Well, hello guys. Looks like I stumbled into an iPhone 6. Not really, because stumbling into a phone would be rather awkward to say the least. Anyway, enough of the mediocre intros. Let's get into the little story of how I got this, because everybody would love to hear that. And if you would not like to hear that, then you're watching the wrong video. Oh, that was a terrible way to begin the video. Okay, anyway, this is the 64GB gold iPhone 6. Not my first choice, but it was the only one available, so I was basically stuck with it. I bought this at T-Mobile earlier today. I went to a few stores. They were sold out. I called a few, and then finally there was one about 4 or 5 miles away from my house that had some gold iPhone 6 64GB models in stock. So my story isn't as interesting as most people's waiting weeks outside the Apple Store, or a week. I can't imagine anybody spending more than a couple days, honestly, but even that's stretching it. Anyhow, yeah, this isn't really a rant, this is an unboxing. This knife will do the job, hopefully. Let's see if we can get this into frame. And there we go. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm doing something idiotic, aren't I? Okay, let's take a look around the box first, because everybody would love to see that. Okay, so here is the front. I think this looks pretty dumb. They decided to have a silhouette of an iPhone. I don't know why they decided to do that. I thought it was... I saw an unboxing video, and I saw this, and I'm like, man, that guy's box looks weird. Why is that thing on there? But then I realized that it's actually on all iPhone boxes. And it looks weird. I'm just not a big fan. You have iPhone here, of course, it corresponds to the color that you get. Nothing here, and on the back you have your other stuff. 64GB model, and it includes things including the amazing Apple EarPods. A little bit of sarcasm there. Alright, let's do this. Now, do I slowly graze the top, hoping that it catches on? Okay, there we go. And now it gracefully slides under the plastic. Come on, surgical stainless knife. Let's do this. There we go. That sort of worked. And we stop shaking the camera around, phone. And we slowly unwrap it. Or we can do it quickly. But let's do it slowly for dramatic effect. There we go. Ooh, yes, that sound is not that pleasing, really. And here it is. It looks almost exactly the same as it did in the beginning of the video. That's because all I did was take the plastic off. Okay, let's stop that. The box feels pretty nice, honestly. So now we shimmy it. We shimmy the top until it gives way. Okay, let's continue slowly but surely. Okay. That's some nice music. Are you bopping your head along to this? This is some pretty top 40 stuff. Okay, yeah, let's stop. Oh man. This looks utterly fantastic. This looks amazing, really. This is the phone. This is the iPhone 6. And it looks really, really nice. So I suppose we'll set that off to the side, maybe in the back here, so you can look at it out of focus. And let's take a look at what else is in here. Okay. Fine. Here is the power adapter. I have one of these cheap $5 ones, so I guess this would be a better brick, so let's put that off to the side. We have the ever so amazing Apple EarPods. I don't know, I'll probably give these to somebody. Really, I really dislike these. Not really that great. I'll give them a try anyway, because it's been quite a while. At least it comes in a case, unlike the iPod Touch 5th generation a couple years back, which didn't. It came in like this weird cheap plastic. Not even plastic, it was like a styrofoam thing. Here is the cable. Yes, the lightning cable to end all lightning cables, except for the fact that it's completely identical. It's not reversible or anything. Boo-hoo. And we don't have anything else here, so yeah, I don't think so. Let's take one last look at those Apple no, never mind. Okay, here is the phone, the iPhone 6. It looks pretty pale on camera for me at the moment. It's a champagne gold. It's champagne, essentially, so it looks nice. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get tired of this. I hope not. I don't think so. I don't know. It looks really nice at the moment. And I won't be looking at the back of it that often, so hopefully it's not gonna grow tiring or tiresome. I don't know, but it's nicer than the silver, I think. I don't know. I was thinking about the silver. The silver was my first choice, but since this was the only one in stock, I guess I'll live with this one. But it's, to be honest, it looks pretty good. I don't like the antenna lines though. That looks really odd. I don't know. I just think that this decision was pretty stupid, but other than that, it looks absolutely amazing. I just hope I don't grow tired of this quickly. So let's rip this off. So, ooh, oh yes. Oh, the best sound in the world, haha, as everybody says. Not really, I don't mind. I don't care much for the sound. Okay, so there we go. Let's zoom out a bit. There we go, that makes more sense. And the power button's on the side, okay. Oh, there we go, yeah, haha. Okay, looks nice. The display so far looks nice. I mean, it has a better contrast ratio. I think it's 1400 to 1 or 1300. Yeah, so far it looks nice. This display looks really nice. I guess I'll do a couple of size comparisons, whoop-de-doo. And we'll take a look at it. It's not going to end here. The video isn't going to end here. That's ridiculous. We'll look at some other things. So the size of this phone is absolutely perfect. In fact, it might even be slightly large for me. So I am fortunate that I did not aim for the 6 Plus. I didn't even think of it. I didn't consider the 6 Plus at all because I knew that was too large and too expensive. $100 more, are you kidding me? But this is a fantastic size. Like, I think this is great. It's even a little big for me, but you know, it's nice. This screen size is amazing. I don't know, I'm fanboying all over it because I'm not necessarily the largest Apple fanboy. I do have an Android device, so yeah, I just thought you'd know that. So far I'm absolutely loving this. It feels great in the hand. The fit and finish is amazing. So far this is great. This is probably one of the best first impressions I've ever had on any device. And one of the features that I'm actually most excited about is Touch ID because I've never used it before, so now let's set up Touch ID now. Why not? Yes, please. Haha. Use Siri. Don't send. Oh man. Zoomed or standard. I love display zoom, but only for one thing, just to enlarge the springboard icons. If they only had it for the springboard, that would be so awesome, but it actually affects the entire operating system, which sucks. I'll just do standard for now, yeah, but zoomed. Okay, let's see how it is zoomed in. Okay, so everything's enlarged, and I don't like that. I just want the springboard to be enlarged, like that. That looks great, but I guess we'll do standard. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, get started. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so there we go, guys. I said it. Stop, T-Mobile. Stop it. So there we go. So here are my first impressions thus far. This display is fantastic. It's a perfect size. The perfect size, actually. Not a perfect. The, because there's only one. So my first impressions thus far, perfect size, perfect fits, great finish. The back of the iPhone's actually feeling warm right now, which I guess isn't too uncommon. But it feels great in the hand. It is so far excellent. It's probably the best first impressions that I've ever had with anything. The first impression, but I've had numerous impressions. If that made any sense, which I doubt it did. I really enjoyed setting this thing up, and that's not something I can usually say, so that's saying something. I will be making a ton of videos on the iPhone 6. Anything you want, leave in the comments section, literally anything, except a drop test or a scratch test. Not doing either of those, don't try to be smart. Wow, that was, yeah, I was being defiant, wow. It's a new step for me. So far, okay, let's see how it looks landscape-wise, or in landscape mode. Okay, that looks nice. That's a perfect screen ratio. That's 16:9. Of course, iOS will take time getting used to, as I'm used to Android. Okay, let's bring in my trusty Android phone, just for giggles. Alright, so here's my Nexus 4, and the display is shorter. Like, it's still a 4.7-inch display like the iPhone, but it's shorter. It's because the iPhone's display is longer, and this one is shorter. Okay, now that we have that established, let's look at the size comparison. So here they are side by side. Let's see if I can get that in focus. Alright, so here they are side by side. So you can see that the Nexus 4 is shorter overall, and here's the back. Man, they both look really nice because this is, this has the reflective backing. This is just very streamlined, but anyway, that's beside the point. And you can see that the thickness difference is quite considerable. This feels better in the hand than my Nexus 4 does, and that's odd, considering that usually when you switch a phone, the phone that you've had previously still feels better, but the iPhone feels better in the hand, so that's pretty awesome. And lo and behold, the mini iPod Touch, or also known as the largest iPod Touch right now, but that might change in a month. Oh my god, this is something. That's a gigantic difference. So, the iPod Touch is actually thinner, but considering that this is an actual phone, that's quite remarkable. And on the back, of course, we have the different colors. This just feels like a larger iPod Touch, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if the iPod Touch 6th generation is similar to that of the iPhone 6. Of course it will be. That is, if Apple decides to update their iPod Touch line, which I hope they do. Because it isn't, well, it is a shrinking market, but still, there are a lot of people that do still want a new iPod Touch. I was one of those people, but I decided just to make the switch because even though the iPod Touch is an awesome device, it's basically the gateway to buying an iPhone, which is exactly what I did. So yeah, my launch day impressions, it's excellent so far. I'll be doing a lot of coverage, so stay tuned to the channel. What? No. There we go. Okay. Man, I was about to have a mini heart attack. Okay, so yeah, so far my impressions, the screen is pretty amazing. The contrast ratio is quite evident, the increase in the contrast ratio, because black seemed blacker, like this display looks amazing. Overall, it just feels great in the hand, and that's about it. That's all I can say as of now, because of course, these are first impressions. I can't go into a full review now, since I've only had the device for maybe 10 minutes. But I really like this device so far. And here's a little look-see again, if you want to take a look around the phone. It's an amazing looking phone. It looks nice. I was skeptical about this at first, the antenna lines, but I don't really mind it that much actually having it. So there we go. I can't wait to do a lot of stuff on this and make videos about it, because that's basically what I do on this channel, or basically on YouTube in general. So thank you guys for watching this. I will load this up with a bunch of crap from iTunes. Yes, I still use iTunes. But yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, allow, sure. And yeah, there we go. So thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments, and I will probably do whatever you suggest. So thanks again. If you have an iPhone 6, let me know in the comment section as well. And catch y'all later, or some of you, depending on how awesome of a person you are. That was actually an insult directly to you, but not really. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh yeah, and the protruding camera lens, it's not a big deal, really. Grow up. Wow, I'm not gonna end on that note. It's okay. It's not a huge deal. All right, there. That's nice. Okay, bye, guys.